Tiki Talkie is insane today. I cannot see the chat at all. It's not cool. I am really curious to see what happens. It says I'm live. I can't see TikTok chat at all. I'm literally trying to get in here and see it. We're good there. We're good there. We're live here, but I can't read TikTok chat. So if TikTok chat wants to come in and say hi, we'll see if it's feeding in here. Something's going on with the login process. I don't know the answer to it. So we will see what we can do here. I'm trying to see if I can get it up on my phone. And we'll go from there. But for right now, I can't see anything. It's kind of interesting how it's kind of interesting to see what's going on here, because it says I'm live, but it's not live. And I can't read chat. So.
You ever notice how sometimes when you put your boots on in the morning,
I'm trying to find out why I can't get it. I can't figure it out, to be honest with you guys. It literally says I'm not live on TikTok. But it literally says I'm live on TikTok. And so I'm kind of confused. Anybody have any answers on what's going on here? I'm trying to figure it out. We'll see. We'll see. Pink cord says I'm live now. Let's see what we got here. Well, it says we're live there. I just can't see it on my own end. This is insane. How do you guys see my own?
I have seen actually some chats online.
Oh.
See different perspective, because I think some people say that perhaps the rest of the team can't keep up with it. It's your dream. I don't know, man.
I don't know what's going on, guys. I can't get it to work. I can't get it to work.
Instant reaction.
Like, I can't get my own phone to watch my own TikTok live. Is that wrong? Because the chat isn't working up on here, so TikTok's having some technical issues at least, and I can't. The only other one way to do it, and that is to launch the TikTok app itself. I can't even launch the TikTok live app. It won't let me log in. What's going on? I can see your chat here. That's awesome. It's going, Gutty. It's going. I have some technical issues. Like, I can't read the TikTok chat. TikTok won't let me log in on the TikTok. I can't see it on my phone. I can't see my chat on my phone even. And so I'm really kind of, I don't know how to even get it there. But we're doing good. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. I don't know what to do here, guys. Let me see something. I wonder if I go try this and then let me see something. Oh, there we go. There we go. I got it. See something. All right. This is the only way I can read my chat right here, guys. Only way I can read it. So I apologize. It's going to be an interesting stream today. I prom people. Demonic, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. What is going on there? That's interesting. Yeah, it is weird. I can't log in. Thank you, Demon, so much for the follow. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I don't know the answer to it. It is something, because I can't log in I can't log in on my browser. I can't log in through the app on this side. Like, I literally can't log in on my browser. So like, I have to try to I'll try to get down here and see what we got going on. Popping up right now on my multi-feed, but I don't know. They always like to make changes to the software like on a Friday. always do. I swear. And it's the most annoying thing in the world. And, it's freaking annoying. We're gonna fix something here. Raider 1, we need to edit our selected position. Alright, what do I need to do here? 3377. Comma 217, comma 4400. We'll fix that. That's really annoying. I keep trader loop. Loop. There we go. All right. It says give it a unique name. I already gave it a unique name. I know. I don't even know what it could be. It's weird. Honestly, I'm so... There we go. All right, now let's find out if it works. It's really weird because I've never had that happen, to be honest with you. I can't log into the TikTok launcher app, but yet here I am live. So, and then when I launch it live, it brings a pop-up. I can't log in. I use the QR code. Everything works fine. It's stupid. So hopefully it keeps up there and perfect. Now we're doing good. Oh boy, are we having a nighttime stream? We are not going to have a nighttime stream. We are going to have a daytime stream today. I am not in the mood for a nighttime stream. So, no rain, no fog, no overcast, no wind. And that should be that. So yeah, we're having a good day so far. I mean, it is what it is. Nice and sunny. Sunny day in DayZ world. We're going to try to avoid the rain. Didn't we have like a tree right here before? It's always been over there, hasn't it? Has it been over there? I don't know the answer to that. All right, let's take out our Land Rover. I got my earmuffs back on now. We're gonna go and check out something else. We're gonna go into the city today. But I am curious on something. One of the guys had a bad battery. I need to check this out. We have no vehicle damage set. Why doesn't my Land Rover have a battery? Yeah, we had to do a reset today on that. There's a big issue going on with it. But you got to remember that all the military zones aren't the only place to get guns anymore. So they're spread out everywhere, like everywhere. Not just military. So like that mindset, like a lot of people, the mindset to go to the military base to find stuff, like the high dollar loot stuff, you gotta rethink it because it's no longer that applicable. Like I can turn on my ESP and show you like, oops, I'll turn my ESP on for you guys. I don't mind it. It gets a little annoying when I get in the city, but we'll see what we do. Because we'll toggle it here. So, like back in the day where you'd fight all the weapons and stuff at military, I pulled that all off, all of it. So nothing should spawn in the military. No, not nothing, but like everything should spawn all over. There's only a few select items that are specifically attached to tier 4 or 5. The rest of it can be anywhere. Apartments, houses, farms, fields, random cars. That's how I wanted it, and that's how I designed it. So they're not just packed into the military. And trust me, I get it. There's a lot of folks. I've heard that a lot. And that's just kind of how I got to explain it. Like, So we did do a loot reset. So one of the things I'm doing right now, so there's a Mosin bayonet. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. Sarka, 380B, leather sewing kit, M16's right in there. Combination lock, hatchet, sunglasses, rounds, barrel. So yeah, a little bit of leg. Like right above my head, you see how it says, right above the base there, it says M16A4. Yeah, it's literally in here. So we're doing good. And then in this side over here, you're going to see some shoes. Yeah, I had that. Unfortunately, the bases got wiped in this reset. It was not supposed to, but it did expose where it saves it. So we'll help every person out getting their bases back. The vehicles are fine. Everything that was in the vehicles, unless they were left out, that's possible. But you see what I'm looking at, right? So all that stuff, 357 rounds, sheath, 7.62, sharpening stones. There's a P1, field shovel, rounds, safe. Now the weapons, we don't have. I don't have the weapons. Yeah, you're fortunate then. As long as you keep your car in a trailer or in a garage, it should be fine. But I don't have the map isn't designed how I have it set up. It's not designed to have the gazillion guns. C4 is no I pulled C4 out completely. C4 is no longer in here. There's no reason to have it in a PvE server. Even with PvP zones, which is what, we got PvP zones, but we're going to go into the city today, and that's what I'm going to be working on. So bear with me, guys. Pistol flashlight, more rounds, but I have the weapons themselves dialed back. Yeah, it's fine. Enjoy the console. Hello, Willie. Good morning. Rob, what's up? Give me a second, guys. I got to get rid of something in the chat here because somebody's spamming my other one. If I have it, a camo net should help your vehicle from despawning. It should. And I agree with you, Bill. And everybody should have a camo net in their vehicle. I don't, but I should. I store it in the parking garage. And so, you're right, though. Odin, it's DayZ. Just modded DayZ, guys. Modded DayZ. All welcome, all PvP DayZ. Well, whatever works, bud. Nobody's coming. Right, I agree with you. 12 gauge slugs, frying pan, BK12, 22 long rounds, hatchet. Yeah. Sewing kit, steel knife. So what I'm doing right now is I am going through and I'm sharing with you just how much stuff is spread out. So there's a Gunter, they got that stuff. Weapons. I'm reading a lot of this stuff as we're driving, so my driving's not the greatest at the moment. But that doesn't matter because we don't have crash damage, right? However, we did find an empty barrel, or empty battery. Lots of rounds, which is intended. Power, gas lamp, repair kit, buckshot, rounds, handsaw. So this reset wiped a lot of it. Burlap sack. Your sergeant goes, okay, that's awesome. Are you in there now? We'll see you guys in here eventually when you do, Sergeant Ghost. I'll make sure I'll stop by and say hi to you. Totally hacking. It's my server. I'm the admin. Why do you think? I'm actually just did a loot reset, guys. It is ESP. I literally just did a loot reset for the server, guys. It's my server. So, I'm not cheating. I'm actually just literally at 6:30 this morning. So at 2.5 hours ago, I did a reset, and it wasn't intentional to delete the bases. Unfortunately, the bin files were corrupted, and I had to do a bin file wipe on certain things, and It's taken about 2 to 3 hours for everything to populate. So BK12, there's an M16 up there. Rope. Yes, I'm admin. I'm the owner of it, so yes, it's exactly what it is. So what I'm doing right now, guys, and just sharing out what we can do on the server. And if you want to see something, I'll definitely show you. I like to keep the chat involved. But we're kind of just, I don't want to miss the day's stream. I've been working stupid amount of hours on this, trying to get it to work, and to get it to work to where I like it. And there's a Derringer, Ada. I'm making sure stuff spawns in the proper way. DayZ's a great game. I love it. Disinfectant. 308 fishing rounds. And the server picks where they go. And they could be anywhere. I don't pick any of it. But there's a zillion games. I love this game, Margelle. I love this game. There's a zillion places it could be. And so I don't pick where the spawn points are. I set it up to where they just randomly go. Deagle Mag, Shema, Brass Knuckles. A lot of this stuff is valuable. Revolver. Like, there's value in almost everything. And I have it set that way. Anybody can join. The name of the server's right there as long as you follow the rules and know that it's not like traditional DayZ. It's PvE, you know, E with an E. With a lot of the roots back to the OG DayZ, whereas, you know, there's base building and things like that. So all we're trying to do here is we're trying to build a good community. I've really put a lot of devaluation in guns. I don't think that they're necessarily, like, those don't need to be the primary loot source. You can go to the market, you get a little bit of money. You go to the market, and you buy whatever gun you want. You just buy whatever gun you want. Instead of looking around the entire map for a specific weapon, you start with a starting kit. Wait till you see my gear, guys. You start in bright red so the AI, you can distinguish yourself between the AI and so other people can. You're going to see in a minute. It's pretty insane. Banoff is hard map to make a server on. There's a lot of things that are hard with it, but I'm driving. We do have zombies, but I have had to dial them down. So Banoff has really struggled with what the mods we have. You'll see some. There's zombie hordes, but the zombies are dialed back a little bit, and the AI are dialed back a little bit right now too, until we can find a happy balance because they were murking everybody. It is a free map on PC. It's just, let's see, map. Car, I'll forget, guys, if I don't. Oops, I can't even spell. All right, 3D marker, green. Let's make it, wait a minute. Let's make it that one. Yes. So, you're going to start out with gear like this. You aren't going to have the AS50 on your back, but you're going to start out with a SCAR. It's not going to have scope. You're going to have a mag, full mag. You're not going to have a buttstock. All you're going to have is a SCAR and one mag of 100 rounds of stuff. And so we've got Nom Nom in here so that you can collect Pokemon cards or things along that lines, whatever it is. What I'm specifically looking for is weapons, just to say that, hey guys, there are weapons in here. And so that's what we're looking at right now. I see a BK-18 right above my head. Snafu is tough, but you start adding everything into there, it can be a lot. And I'm hoping we don't have to remove it. We definitely got Renegade optics and Renegade stuff in there. We're going to be adding, we haven't fully made a decision over whether we're going to do the, did you see an M14? Okay. I know that's there. We haven't made a decision on whether we're going to do the Ball or Z weapons, or if we're going to go with something else. We just haven't had a chance to do it. Mike Hal, you're funny. Buka. Yeah, and in our Discord, which reminds me, I should probably have that up so I can copy and paste. In our Discord, And I will post that every so often. During chat here, guys. Bear with me. I'm just doing that. I'm creating a link for you guys. And our Discord. If you guys want to play, you can join our Discord, whatever. That's our... We did not post on TikTok. Well, shoot. Let me see if I can do this quick. Create a link, invite on my disc phone. TikTok chat. I can't log into TikTok on my PC. I can on my phone, which is silly crazy. But let me see if I can create an invite link so I can paste it for you guys. I don't know if I can do that on my phone. Can you do that on your phone? I don't know if I can. Oops. You took out a horde last night and got yourself an FAL? Nice. I'm gonna need somebody, one of my mods, when they come in. I can mod here, but I can't add it on my phone. But anyway, so if you come into our Discord, I definitely have a section. We have a section for suggestions, and I read every single one of them. We all do. And we try to do things. There's a zombie. I'm gonna switch weapons though, because I personally do not like the Scar. I like my P90. That would be awesome, man. I would appreciate it. And just post the link, set the invite to like infinite or whatever, and that would be awesome. All I do is copy and paste, but this is so modded. Yeah, it's not too modded. It's just custom modded. And that's what we want and what we like. And that's okay. You don't like it. But so what I'm looking for, like I said, I'm looking for a lot of the stuff. So easily can make 400, 500, or 100 grand with all the stuff that we're seeing here. I'm just looking specifically for weapons. We've seen a few of them. But the weapons are dialed way back. Fully retired, Patrick. You break your neck once, you end up being fully retired after a while. No, we're in soft launch right now. So we aren't even fully launched. So like normally speaking, I'd run around without God mode on. It'd be me and a couple other guys for sure. It could be more even. And right now we just did a complete server. I did a complete server. All this stuff was gone 2 hours ago, guys. 2.5 hours ago, there was nothing here. I don't know what to tell you. Some aimbot action. I don't have aimbot. This is just a P90 with a silencer. There's a zombie. There's no aimbot. That's all just me. But I like the P90. So there's stuff up here. People can be critical all they want. I really don't give a crap, to be honest with you. Brisket spread, rounds, plenty of rounds in case you run out. It's not hard to run out here. You won't have like 20 or 30 zombies spawning on you per se. And the AI like to hang out. What's the max ban you can give? I can we can send it right to Steam, guys. Those are always awesome. Put you on the blacklist in Steam. Could affect all your DayZ games if you ever played it. It's not hard. Yeah, right, Sir Puff. What's crazy is the mod itself wasn't even a PvP mod, was it? It was an Arma mod. So like, you know, it's Arma, like where you're fighting 2 battles. Idiots. I don't disagree with you. So that's not what we're trying to do here. Like, you know, fight with people. We're just here to build a community, and we've already started, and there's so many awesome people here, and everybody here has just been awesome, and we treat everybody awesome, and it's not a request, it's an expectation in this community. Why don't I play high pop? Like what high pop? Right now I have it set at 30. And if we get higher than 30 users on a regular, we'll set it to 50 or whatever. But until then, it's just extra money out of the pocket right now. But this isn't PvP, guys. Why would I be wearing red in a PvP server? Come on. I don't see a lot. Right? I paid for the game. I'll play how I do it all I want. Good morning, Mr. Cooper. Sorry about the base wipe if you had a base, buddy. But everything is repopulated. So that's good. There's lots of goodies. Things along that. Good deal, good deal. Good deal. Got a lot of haters in the chat this morning, guys. Got a lot of haters. A lot of haters with no names or users. They just... I don't give a crap what they think. Oh, we get haters every day. Every stream. But yet we get a lot of people to come in and a lot of people have fun. That's what it's about. Like I said, this is all about... This is more than just a game that you're trying to beat in a hurry. We're not in any frickin' rush. I'm just verifying that there's stuff out here. That's it. Everything's looking so far. It's good, doing good, Lost or Not. We had a lot of corruption this morning. So we had underground. Where is this cycle? We had a lot of corruption from the underground bases. I pulled that out this morning. It still was corrupting a lot, and so I had to do some bin wipes. And bin wipes wipe the bases. So I've helped a couple people, a couple groups out with their bases this morning, and so we're doing good. But yeah, and so if I can, if one of my mods comes in, or if somebody from the Discord could post it in the chat, the Discord link, that would be awesome, so people could do it. I just can't do it. I can't log into, for some reason, TikTok I can't log into on my computer. I went live, said, you can't log in. Thank you, Menina. I just couldn't get it to work. And so, but this morning when I came in and I did this right here, there was like a tenth of it. And I saw what everybody was complaining about, rightfully so. Rightfully so. Yes, it's very neat. It's very enjoyable for me. Yeah. It wasn't I don't know exactly. I think there was corruption in the files. Like there was something going on with the base building or the underground bunkers. We really wanted you to have underground bunkers, but I stripped away the third layer, then the second layer, and I was like, well, what's the point of even having it? So, see, guys, there's nothing but hate. That's okay. A lot of trash talkers. All they care about is killing people, and that's not what it's about. I don't see a lot of guns, but I do see guns. There's an Olga right there. That direction. So we got a few cars that spawn out there. Weapons racks? Yeah. There's a lot of stuff in here you can sell. But also one of the things that I'm doing, guys, when I'm reading like this, I'm looking at what I can dial back and what I don't have to dial back. So here's the thing about the auth user. Once you launch it, and then it gives you that screen where it says play again, just click play again. I've had nothing but... I've had it happen like twice this morning, and then you press play and it happens. But as far as the auth goes, what happens is there's so much stuff on the map that it has a hard time loading in. So Bohemia has it set at default at 30 seconds. Like, it has to have all its information in 30 seconds, or it won't load you in and it'll give you that off there. I can't change it. I get it. And there is no way to beat it. So that's the whole premise. So, I moved off of vanilla, that's all. Vanilla just wasn't my cup of tea. I didn't even play the game for like 6-8 months after I played vanilla. I was like, this is stupid. It's how I felt, vanilla. And there's some paratroopers. We'll get them. So where are these suckers at? They're gonna drop right there. There's the aircraft. But they didn't come over me. So somebody else must be in town. Absolutely hacking, 100%. 1000% my own server. So we dialed the AI back too after like the first weekend, because what we were watching, what I was seeing was people are getting murked by like 15 to 20 AI, and it's pretty tough to survive against 15 or 20 AI. Yes, we're cheating, 100%. I'm wearing. If you look at the gear, 100%. You know, I'm cheating in my own server. Five AI, they happen. It happens. Yes, you can find it on DayZ. It's PvE only right now. There's no PvP. And I will VOC ban every single person that wants to violate it. Won't even bat an eye, actually. We just want good, genuine people here, and that's all I want. We want to have a good time. You want to chill with people. You want to try something a little bit different. And this is what we're aiming for. Different is the new norm here. And that's what I keep saying to everybody. I am, however, good. Yeah, and everybody's welcome. If you, as long as everybody follows the rules, I want people to. I wouldn't be streaming this if I didn't want you guys to come in and join the server and just have fun. We're building a chill community where you come in and have fun. We'll do what we can to help you. As far as the admin goes, I'll help you out, obviously, because you know I'm the one paying for it. You just got to launch into the server and then download the mods and all that stuff. It might take a little bit. We do have plans to Monday. We're going to shut the server down for half a day. We're going to take a look at a couple more mods. I'm hoping we can. I really want to try something. We're going to add. We're going to update some of the clothing mods. We're going to have the trader for Kurt. Customs in there. He's going to get some stuff. We're going to hopefully get a vending machine in there by then. We're going to shut down for a few hours so we can do the mods. I knew it was going to do that. I saw somebody's TikTok was some dude literally put one of these out in the middle of the road because I have it set that way. I did on the server here this morning, I did a complete, like, there was nothing here. Like, it was all gone. I wiped it. You're having some corruption issues. And, the guy was in TikTok this morning. Last night I was watching it. And he put one of these in front of the cars in like vanilla or whatever server they're on, and it stopped it dead. I thought that was fun. What do you mean by special checking spawns? I'm actually looking for some of the bigger weapons. Is what I'm really truly looking for. And so I'm kind of just zipping around. There's a zombie. Oh, I have it. Yeah, I have ESP on. Just to verify that we're getting stuff. Sheet metal, trunk door, batteries, just in case. Shimano radiator. There's somebody's car. Well, that one's functional. That one's functional, the little white one. I got you, Rob. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. No, there isn't. We get a lot of cost. That's why you always hear Ricky say, it sounds like a... Now, there's something I want that I don't have. The question was, do we have... Can we build garden plots? And if so, how? I don't know if you can build it. First person shooters. Do I normally play Arma or my P2P or PvP experience is Arma on like War Thunder. Summer Latte. Yeah, so the bases are gone, but doesn't mean everything's gone. You guys know if you can build plots like in the ground? This is what I'm looking forward to. So we have alligators and crocodiles in here. Where the heck is that sucker? Oh, there it is. Dundee's knife like a crocodile. Dundee's knife like crocodile. I'm trying here, guys. Bear with me. That's funny. Shovel or pickaxe, you should be able to make a garden plot. He's saying plots should be shovel or pickaxe if it works. All right. 1,400 mods for console. Yeah, there's a lot of console server mods. It's not crossplay, right? That's the worst part, Sir Puff. But that's my Crocodile Dundee knife. Look at this thing. I don't know how big that is. It's awesome from the mag loader. So I am going to retire the hunting knife, and we're gonna stuff. Oh, I can't even do that in there. You can't even stick it in your knife pocket. This is a sweet old knife. Big old hunting knife. Yeah, no crossplay. I would hope so. I really look forward to it. Well, it makes me nervous at the same time, with specifically like our servers like this, because consoles are more dedicated towards the people who younger generation. I play both PC and console. It's pain how bad it is compared without mods. Like, what do you mean, Nathan Swift? And good morning, Adam. I appreciate you. We're gonna have a good day. Bless you, brother. Bless you. Right? I mean, can you imagine having another extra 30 gigs downloaded onto your console just for mods? And if there are any kind of bugs or anything out crazy? So yeah, that's just... Oh. Yeah, pretty much. So I don't control where everything spawns either. I'm not going to fight that. I'm letting the server do its thing. There's an RPG inside of an industrial. You see how the density, though, if you've watched this a little bit, you see how all that density there, all these towns, that's the density. Let's go right. We'll go back through town a little bit. Just you get max tier loot instantly, then everything else is so tedious. Although laggy driving is fun. So that's why I have the economy set the way I do. So you gotta grind a little bit in order to get somewhere here. That's just the way I have it set. I don't want everybody to have a helicopter by Friday. I don't fly a lot of the helicopters most of the time. If I'm playing outside of the server, or if I'm playing the game, and we want to get from like point A to point B, you need a helicopter in Banoff. Oh, I love it. I love it. Don't get me wrong. You need a helicopter. Banoff is enormous. This thing is ginormous. And, right? I know. Helicopters would be nice. And just getting you from place to place to place, like here, then I'll fly a helicopter. I don't have an issue doing that. Turn! We do have a couple mods with the, is this one the one I can drive on, or is this broken? Oh, that one's broken. I fly, but it's just if we want to get from place to place, or eventually when we do if we can get the Chinookan or the big transport helicopters, then I like to do that. Then we'll go in and start blasting stuff. We'll set up something like an event where we can fly or do something weird like that. I have a lot of fun doing that. Yes, they're absolutely cheats 100%. Bruh. I'm just kidding. I'm messing with you. They're absolutely not cheats. I'm the owner of the server, and I'm checking out spawn points right now, so we're just kind of sharing things along the way. It's a chill PvE server. PvP zones aren't in. They're marked. They're not in right now. Oh, little leg spiky spike. That's normal. Oh, I'm online at ESP. There's only a few people in the server right now, and they're redoing their bases. I think we got 2, 4, 6 of us in here right now. Now, we have been live since last week, Thursday, and it's all been soft launch. Why am I not cheating? I mean, come on. Bruh. M1A, M14 scope. That's nice to see that. I am kind of looking for the weapons, though. I really am concerned about that they're not spawning in for some reason. You're growing food right now? Serious, I'm the owner of the server, and I'm just did an entire economy wipe. There was nothing here, or 2 hours ago. It was literally blank. You didn't see any of these. And so the economy wipe, what that does, the economy wipe, what that does is it resets all these. We had some errors. See on the top floor of the apartments? See how there's stuff in the apartments now? Was it? Gift boxes. I know I got to update the loot contents of the gift boxes. I did put a big update. You guys can see that in our Discord, what I did this morning beforehand. I've been working on this since about 3 this morning. But, you know, there's lots of cool stuff in here. And this is also a 500-meter radius, too. Oh, there's some AI, guys! Get out my way, suckers! No, I'm in God mode, guys. Watch these guys. They don't miss. There's a shotty. And they're in multiple different clothes. There was a problem with changes made, not saving for a lot of people. Where's my P90? I didn't lose that, did I? Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh, there it is. All right. It's so hard to see him with this. Can't see nothing. All right. You hear it? They'll murk you. They will definitely murk you. All right, where are these turd sandwiches at? They're in. Oh, he hit me there. You see that? Sneaky little boogers. I don't like the red dot scope. Oh, they're gonna rescue each other. He's trying to revive him. Somebody. Yeah, if I wasn't in God mode, we'd be dead right now. Big time. Whip out the 50? Okay, we can do that. There's so many times, guys, where I'm working on stuff back and forth, bouncing between it, and then I'll come into the game and this is what I see with like 3 or 4 of them. That's the AS-50. I don't know if there's any more. Oh, there is one. There's got to be another dude. I knew it. So I'm in the city here, guys. You know, this is just where the AI are. And like I said, I don't care what guns. You guys all could have alligators for all it matters to me. I prefer... Yeah, I'm having problems with the rain, guys. I turned it off. It's not supposed to be it's not supposed to be anywhere in this It's supposed to be snowing right now. I'm really, really, really frustrated with this. Like, literally the Weather Channel, the one place that says weather, I turned off rain and it was supposed to snow. Add the 50 to console. That'd be cool. There's got to be another one around here. Oh, there he is. How about that? Hip shot. It's okay. Not today. Make sure you double tap them. Double tap them all. I just watched that last night. Because they can reset. A lot of times when you knock them down, you can resuscitate them. But, you know, you're going to get different things. Stun batons. Oh, I keep forgetting I don't have stun batons in the market. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting, guys. It is tsunami season, but you can get all this stuff. I mean, granted, I blasted him with a 50 cal, so it typically does ruin everything. But you get the M-lock, that'll sell. Mags, I don't know about the keys, but I don't think the keys. Got refrigerators. We're working on that. That's in a new mod. That's gonna be a different mod. I don't know what mod it is yet, but I gotta find it, figure it out which one it is. Stunbot batons, BK30, 133. They all sell for, they don't sell for like cheap prices. Guns, yes, that's all in there. We were just working on that earlier. I have a couple things I need to make. Dan, I got a lot of stuff reset. I'm still having a couple issues like the weather, but I did finally get something that helped improve the frequency of the admin auth there. I did make some headway on that today. However, it required a basically an economy wipe, and so bases got deleted. But there's ways around to fix some of it. So we'll help everybody out. But I'm trying to get rid of the rain and make it snow. I'm trying to make it winter. Ryan, it's Bannoff. Have we got the gear done? That we're gonna. Kurt and I were talking yesterday. We're gonna push out the gear mod on Monday morning. So Monday morning, I'm basically gonna shut the server down for a while and put a password on it for half a day or so. And then we're gonna put some mods in it and work on it. Yeah, I want to make it winter. I mean, if it's 7 below and I've already got 18 to 24 inches of snow in the yard, everybody else needs to suffer too. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. It sucks. I'm not a big fan of like the Arctic cold winter. I don't mind winter, but it's always just cold. So like to go outside and have to shovel every other day for the last 2 weeks, it sucks. But there you go. There's another AI. So I'm not looting any of this. Somebody else could just literally be sitting back here, but I'm just showing you guys like it has snow. Expansion has snow. It's the weather XML or config is not the one controlling the rain. I could add frost, but that one. If you would consider zombies walking during the day, running at night. Now we're talking some 7 days stuff. Which you guys, by the way, I will be joining an evening server once in a while. A friend of mine, she's got a 7 Days to Die server. It's a straight PvP against, it's basically real humans against the PvP AI, which are psycho to begin with. So, I told her, I said I would stream it as we play. They want us to stream it, so I don't know how often I'll play it, but that's 7 Days to Die stuff right there, where the zombies run at you faster at night. I do like some 7 Days to Die. It's a good game. It really is. The server I had just had too many map missing pieces, and just I was running it off the PC, and I should have done it off my own PC. I love it though. Let's see. Turn on ESP again. Paratroopers. Where are they? So they're not hitting. I need to see if they can see me. Oh, they were spotted. There they are. And I slowed them down. They're still pretty fast. Right, Surf I gotta get rid of this stupid crap here. I hate the ESP. Is there a way I can just toggle it off and on without clicking all this crap? Anybody know? Because this is gonna be fun now. I want my P90 though for this. Yeah, I know. I don't remember. I mean, I could use Y and cheat, guys. I could get the little stick figures. Now I'm in God mode. I don't want to die right now, so I don't want to deal with it. There he is. Got him. Oh, I missed. I'd be so dead right now. Okay, you see how far away they are. See how accurate they are. I'd be dead. I'd have been dead. So, you see that? I was testing it because somebody said they weren't doing very good. So, it's one of the reasons I'm sitting there. But you see, he's hiding behind the building. Hiding behind the tree. There's another one right. Missed him. He's back there. Oh, that was a zombie though. There's at least 4. I like the accuracy. They're AI. So yeah, I guess you could call them bots. They're zombies, of course. But we're in the populated city, you know? Oh, that was a quick snap. I wasn't really trying to do that. I was trying to hip shot. That's why I like the P90. Yes, it's pure PV. And I won't turn on ESP until I get this last AI. So you can paratroopers. You can get stuff off of them. He had a KA-74, which will get you a few $1,000. You know, I've dialed back a lot of the prices, so nothing's super ridiculous. Basically, it's designed here. The server's designed to make you have to work for it. Spend some hours. Well, they miss. They aren't 100% accurate. They're only like... They used to be 89% or 80%, and I turned them to 60. I think that's a pretty fair 60 or 70, because that's pretty fair as far as like paratroopers. They'd be the paratroopers would be more accurate than, say, you know, a random running around with no clothes on. I'm bleeding everywhere. They can't shoot you though through the walls. But only when you're within a certain radius. You have to be a certain radius from them. You know, and you still can tilt and do all that. Yes, it is. I should change my title to playing Pokemon and see how many people come in and say something. Right? It's the new skins for Fortnite. I've heard that one too. Alright, that's enough of the AS-50. Let's get back to my fave. My fave is this SMG. Newell, thank you. Coming in? How you doing? Yeah, I like my P90. I'm not gonna lie, but I have infinite ammo set on too because, like I said, I was running around ESP, and I don't want to. I know there's another dude, but he's obviously not coming and getting us, so we'll put him back in ESP and get back to whatever. And you watch. As soon as I click this, he'll be running right at me. It's not super hardcore. You just got to be mindful and take your time. It's designed to play with other people. You know, go out and meet people and have fun. Outside of the big city, there's a lot less AI. They exist, though. That's the big thing. Morning, sunshine. I I need an M203 6-cylinder 40mm grenade launcher. M203s. We have grenade launchers, but it's like the 79. More accurate. A6 weapon mod. We're trying to decide on what other weapon mods we want. We might add Baller Z. Well, we considering super. We might. Oh, hold on. I'll answer Punisher. We haven't decided on what other weapon mods we're using. We're not paying for any mods. We're not obviously going to borrow anybody else's that we're not supposed to. It's just not what we do. It's not how we operate. Not how I operate. So we'll find one that works good and that is compatible with the server. The server's really it's been a struggle. How many players are online right now? Saturday morning, 2, 4, 6, 7 of us. But we just opened the server like 7 days ago, and we're not even fully like launched. Like we're in soft launch right now. There's a spear grand mode for the 40s. If I could have the zombie hordes back to 100 and 150, it would be spectacular. But the zombies were just sucking the life out. Welcome to Battlefield 7, where the dead players hunt you. Alright, well, I think that AI has gotten it. But there's tons of stuff out here. Where's my car? I thought my car... Oh, there it is. There's tons of stuff out here for people to do. We're working on other mods. We're going to update gear for sure. We're going to update the gear for sure. Kurt's going to push through his mod, so his gear can be in a vending machine or in his his trader. No, you can't climb walls, Sir Puff. That would be interesting, but you cannot climb walls. And so, yeah. You know, just some of the things about it, and one of the reasons I do stream it is one, you know, we just want to build a community of good people here, guys, and that's all I care about. MP5, right there. MP5. Working on USB-S for the 3D printer. I'm going to add here soon. Nice. You know, and we get a lot of people. We've had a bunch of people come in and work on the Discord. There's a bunch of people that are going to wait until we're on hard launch where we have everything. I get it. And the server won't be for everybody. I get it. Some people will come in and join and they'll be like, I'm bored. And that's fine. I can't control that. It's not something that, you know, I'm going to stress about because everybody's different. And that's what matters to me. You know, that's all that matters to me. So, alright. So there's a lot of crap in there. There's stuff here. These... God! Somebody came in and looted it. You know what? This is insane. Holy crap. Look at all the parking garages. Ah! You just think of Joe Dirt? Sure. Whatever you want. That's a lot. That is an insane amount of parking garages. No, you don't. But that's where you're going to get all your info, to be honest with you, Christopher. You can turn all the notifications off. Don't bother, but you're going to get all your info there. Like, I've been posting updates on everything that's been going on, like that, the changes that I've been making or that we've been making as a whole. I don't have a requirement like some servers where you can't play the game without joining Discord. That's not justifiable. But and we understand that people come in and use alt accounts and then we ban them and then they go and try to join again. I'm like, I don't understand it, but we know there's trolls going to happen. But I'm looking for certain things, specific things. It's a good game. Except for PvE though, you know, this isn't you don't shoot people here. When we have events, you can. We'll announce it, or if there's PvP zone, you say, hey man, you want to go PvP in the PvP zone? And somebody says, yeah, let's go, and you both go there. Hey, have at it. If you go in there, fully expect to be shot. One of them's a prison, and the other one's a castle, so you won't see me go in there unless I'm in full red. You'll see me go in there, but if I'm in camo, then you know I'm ready to play. But if I go in there at red, I'm more so probably building stuff. PvP zones, yeah, that's a bonus, basically. I agree. You see me go in there in red, I'm there to work on it, or inspect some stuff, or look at some stuff, just do stuff. If you see me in camo, then we're fighting. And I won't have God mode on or anything like that. But if I'm in red, I will. I found the house, guys. Did you see this right above the car here? The skunk in the blue, and then up there is the papers. And then up there and there is that. Like, they kind of packed it in all at the... We're the cops when you need them. I'm kidding. These must be the houses nobody wants to go to. Hunting scopes. There's scopes there. And hunting scopes, you know, the vanilla stuff is a little bit less price or less lucrative than the snafu or snafu expansion, whatever. And then it's not a huge difference. And then once you get up into the optics and stuff for Renegade, then I priced it a lot higher because they're just a lot rare. There's just not nearly as many of them. MK2. Fishing hook lighter. M1A. So there's weapons here. There's Babyface. Hey, buddy. You asked the question, can zombies climb and break or open doors? No, we do not have that mod. Somebody suggested it. But however, if you are in a lower car, they can climb up on there. They know, I guarantee the world chat knows as soon as it starts raining and I see it, I'm like... But I'm seeing a good population, a good mix of stuff. Weapons are not densely populated. I think I have it set to no more than 3 of each type of weapon on the map, the entire map. From 1 minimum to 3 maximum. Lots of barrels out here on the outskirts of town. We have had it though where people have stood like on the hood of this vehicle and have gotten murked by the zombies. So I've never had that happen in the past before, but it when we got here it happened. So all right, so I don't want to go out to the lake. What I want to do is I want to go over to Horny. We have officially named this Horny Nasties. Or Horny Nasty. You could. You start with 10,000 in spending cash right away. Like ATM. You go to the ATM and you start with 10,000. But I always tell everybody, I think about this totally different than the last server that we were on, where I always would recommend to people to get to the trader right away. Here, I would loot as much as possible before working your way up north to the first trader. I absolutely would. I'd fill the pockets with every scope, everything you can possibly get. Maybe not a barrel. You could, but cable reels are worth money, you know, just whatever you can fit. And you'll get, you know, maybe another 10, 15,000, and you should be able to get like the cheapest car there. If I can get that to work. I don't understand why some of it doesn't work and some of it does. Weird. See how it's broken right there, but it's really tar? I'm just going to turn around and... Okay. I don't know the map super great, guys. I honestly don't. Like, there's people are like, do you know this existed? And I'm like, get the F out of here. And so we get in there and we get look and we have a fun time and we're like, what? It reminds you, we're only in tier 1, so I don't know, maybe it's spreading some of the stuff out into tier 2s and 3s. This only has 5 tiers. 4 and 5 are the military installations. We kept the mission. We kept the UFO in there, so a little bit of laggy lag. Welcome to the wonderful world of DayZ. We kept the UFO and the UFO mission in there. I didn't dial it. Am I using walls? What do you mean, like hitting those trees? The trees hit the wall. The trees hit it. Like, I don't know. Some things you can go through and some things you can't. Don't be like somebody yesterday who just looked down and then drove themselves into the pool. Literally, Kurt, I don't even know if you got it out. I don't remember what happened. There's some food. Yeah, I am. I'm using ESPN. It's my server, guys. And I just did a population redo on today, where we had an error from one of another mods that I couldn't get rid of. There was no way to get rid of it except to remove a certain file, and that wiped out the whole economy. That's awesome. You notice how I'm not interacting with people. Naka Naka. You do notice that, right? You do notice that I'm not picking up things for everybody? There's no different. Admins are always running around doing stuff like this. How do you think the servers run properly? Weapon. I don't get it. Some people just blow my mind. Like, I don't know how people would think that servers run. You don't think admin are in here monitoring their servers? You don't think the server owners of the 7,000 servers don't actually sit there and monitor their servers sometimes? It is what it is. You guys, Matt, you guys, your peer pressure is going to be better than everybody else. I'm seeing weapons, though. I haven't seen a lot of Renegade stuff here yet. You said the airdrop is empty? I don't know. Kurt, are you on right now? Did you check that airdrop and see? Yeah, that or somebody's doing that. I'm doing it, one, to share the server with you guys. Okay. Two, but you know, we want more people to come into the community. Good people. We're going to get a lot of trolls, and that's just, I don't care. There's a lot of hate from a lot of people, and that's their problem, not mine. We don't need to have anybody like that here. Whether it's in the chat, stream, in real life, or in Discord, or in the game. We just want good people, and everybody that I've met so far is awesome. I love them all. Okay. Bill said he thinks somebody came in and cleaned it, but that's pretty rare for somebody to wipe it, unless they had a vehicle, I guess. Dark Whisper, good morning. Oh, there's respectable too. Let's do it all, yeah. Oh, I can't even do that with caps. Oh well, like that. Owner, yes, no sleep. I did a complete economic wipe today, and I'm verifying. I stream typically every Thursday through Sunday, and we've been so entrenched in building this server that I haven't been streaming on Fridays, and I don't want to miss streams because I do have people over on Twitch that subscribe. So my premise is I'm sharing it right here, but I did a wipe this morning of the economy, and 3 hours ago or so, there was nothing there, and so that's what I'm going through right now. There's stuff on the ground, nothing in it. Okay. I'll have to take a look because that could have been affected by one of the changes I made in the last 2 days. Part of the event system that I've had. Doggo's chilling, is he? He's so funny. I'm actually responding to something. Anyways, yeah, he's a hell of a he's a good dog. He's really smart. I'm joking. He's male. He's been clipped, and he's not the smartest dog I've ever. He's not the smartest dog, that's for sure. But he's loving and he's cuddly, and and he's just he's a good boy. He's a very cuddly boy. That dog loves to cuddle. He is lab, and he's so not food motivated. He's like the opposite spectrum. That's not a good idea. Maybe I should just off-road it? Why don't we just off-road it to the left? Then we'll go through this tree line here. Cannon P tent, 2 trash cans, cargo container box, and some salt. They'll all make you money. When you see the prices in the market for the first time, you're going to kind of understand why I have it set the way I have it, why the prices the way the prices are set. The cargo containers. Yeah? All right, let's send it. We tried. We tried. I tried. That was a horse crap effort. That was a terrible. Maybe not. Josh, yeah, it's server's great. And the guys, everybody that we've come in, the ladies and gentlemen, are they've just been awesome. They're chill. They come in and have fun, and you know, when you meet people, we've been understanding that the server is you know, we're working on it. And but here's the nice thing about like this mod that we added, the flips. Break out a little wrench. Just avoid them. I do. Could somebody post that in the link in there? Yeah, we have a PC in there. I can't change this one. This one is really, really good. It literally pulls no resources. And I know a lot of places use it. That's why I use this one. I just want a survey I can build and not have to worry about being rated. I don't mind PvP. Josh, there's no rating here. And if you do catch somebody that's rating you, then we want to know about it. Now, is it uncommon? We're in soft launch right now, so it's possible that your base could have stuff despawn. And a lot of stuff that we've had to do, but we help you rebuild it and get going, and I don't have any issue doing that. Yeah, it's a big freaking no-no. If I caught somebody personally raiding, I'd shoot them on sight. And I'd get their info and do what I need to do on it. Alright. I do want to get Christopher that Discord. Is somebody... Kurt, are you in there? Could you post the Discord link for me, bud? Or maybe, I don't know if Menina's in here or not, or somebody. Could somebody post that Discord link for the Z's? I can't. I don't think I can. Let me see if I can. I gotta be a way to do it off your phone. Oh, okay. Hold on, I got it right here. I do got it. Hold on, wait. I did find it. Can I post that? Let's see. There it is. There's the Discord link, guys. Thank you, Kurt. Oh, that was on Twitch. Yeah, on Twitch. There you go, guys. Yeah, Reforger. You know, here's the thing about Reforger, though. When we play with, you know, on Reforger, I get dropped like Oh, it's up. Oh, it was on TikTok. Yeah, it's going on. You'd help me out. Thank you. I appreciate it. The Reforger, only thing I don't like about Reforger is every now and then you just like dropped, like completely get booted from the game. Here, DayZ, you know, it's DayZ, you get a lot of lag, guys. Now, I can do the purple app. For some reason, I can't log into TikTok on my PC. I've already rebooted it. I don't know what the deal is. It's a bug. It's a TikTok bug for sure. Because I have the TikTok app for like PC. The launcher, like I can't even log into that. I was like, what the heck? Welcome, Christopher. Appreciate you, buddy. You have fun. Somebody asked me the other day, what's the goal of this? Stay alive. That's what I tell everybody. Because the AI are ruthless and merciless. The aliens will whoop your butt. And it is what it is. There's infected down there. You know? I had to dial back some of the... Oh, there's one right there. I had to dial back some of the... some of the zombies. There's just so much more to do here other than to shoot and kill. You know, I always say if you want to shoot and kill and non-stop, then this server's definitely not. That's for sure. Magazines are always good to collect. I recommend everybody collecting magazines. Like, lots of them. Weapons parts. Ooh. Yeah, caves. That makes me chuckle today. There's the broom. I left a couple brooms in there because I guess, you know, when I was showing you could create a little torch, I thought I was like, that's so cool. You know, there aren't many of them. We have not added that bed respawn mod in there. I want to add that one in there. A lot of people ask that question. And then the respawn one we haven't quite got that work to where it works on the base. Literally, handwriting says bed respawn mod, and then base. We know that's an issue on something with the mod. Well, you can build bases for the beds and stuff. Because there's some bases where you have to there's some mods that you have to go to sleep at night. There's all kinds of crazy stuff in the Pokemon drops. I would just save those until I can get that done. There's a scope. I would save that until I get that trader fully set up. I couldn't get to it today. I posted my updates today of what I did this morning. This afternoon I got a little bit of fine tuning on stuff. Maybe try to get those stun batons in it. You can build your own bases here, Josh. That's the nice thing about these. At least here. A lot of servers are like that. It's a long run back up north. Lots of military stuff. I knew I needed a holster. Attach it right to my tactical belt. Not that I have a pistol, but I don't typically take anything unless I just want to fill it. I mean, I could call it in, but it just respawns something else. And one of the weird things that that I have noticed is when people, if all you do is pull out guns, then that's all that happens with it. Like, that's the only thing that'll respawn, and so people will be running around looking for guns, and they're really scarce. What's with the what? The red? The ESP? I wiped the server this morning, and I'm verifying that all the stuff is spawned in, because it took over an hour for all of them to fully spawn in. So I'm verifying right now stuff. Like, once the server, we're in soft launch right now, so like, we know there's a lot of errors and things like that. We're working out bugs, but we're also letting people play it. I don't want the community to not have a good place to come hang out with. You know, took a break for like 3 weeks on the previous server we were at, and everybody's like, when are you coming out with your new one? And I'm like, we're just gonna get it. We wanted to get it to where we could be stable and ish, and where people can come start hanging out, you know, and that's what we're all about. It. Arius, yeah, how's it going? Welcome back. So, yeah, what I'm doing, noticing, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to read chat, read this, and read that. And so I'm just trying to make sure that there's certain things that are populating in here. I know I haven't seen any of it. I'm looking for something specific. So just make sure you don't close out that launching screen. Just launch it, let it kick it back into there, and just hit play again. Works every time. I have yet to have 2 times in the last 48 hours. I don't even close the app anymore. Yeah, we're gonna be here tomorrow. We're gonna be playing War Thunder tomorrow for sure. That'll be fun. I always look forward to it. War Thunder's a great game. When I don't rage, it's a great game. That's what I gotta say on that. Nope, you'll be all right, Heathen Dan. Anything that was in the garage was fine. In fact, if you had a car in the parking meter, and the meter got wiped, we literally just put a new meter down, and whoop, pulled it right out. So you'll be all right. We're talking about motorcycles. Right now, we don't. I need to look at what you guys wrote on there. Oh, I know what it was. I can't tell you because it's a secret. We were talking about it. Hi, Robbie. I think motorcycles would be really awesome. I have been told that they don't handle worth a crap, but I don't know the answer to the true answer on it, guys. So, long time no see, Mr. Robbie. So if you had a parking meter, though, you'll be fine. Everything in the parking meter was fine. The four-wheelers do. Lots of little stuff you can stuff in all those little pockets of yours that sell for just as much as a gun. Tons of stuff. Now you know the secret. Some more than others. I get it, brother. I get it. That's Elvis right there. Yeah. Dog cam? That's Elvis. He's sleeping. He's out right now. That's pretty rare for him to be out. Mooney, good morning. What do you mean? What was I talking about, Mr. Cooper? I forgot. My brain totally just like froze there for a minute when I did the Elvis cam switch. Like, my brain just... Yeah, he's a good boy. I forgot what I said, brother. I really did. Oh. Like, the majority of the stuff will sell around $750 to $1,000. Now, remind you, I dialed a lot of this back. And then higher the tier stuff goes. So, vanilla... Then expansion is a little bit more, and then snafu is a little bit more. But, you know, some of these scopes only take 2 slots, and you might get $3,000 for a gun that you've been lugging around everywhere. But you might have 3 scopes and 2 mags, and you're going to make $5 or $6 or $7,000. Exactly what Heathen Dan just said right there. That was my intention. So that you're not everybody is not going to the military zones. Like, you know, when we start playing this and we're trying not to die, I'm going to come down into these cities and do exactly what my Heathen Dan just said. I'm going to take every. Maybe not ammo. Ammo's super cheap, but I will pick up ammo and collect it. I'm kind of weird like that. But there's combo locks, you know. Axos. I'm kind of gauging how much stuff is actually in here. Did you see that? 6-7. I only know of one person that's found a key yet, and we haven't got the vaults in there. We're gonna add those in. We're gonna try to add those in. The mod that we had that in there with was really fighting us, but I think the solution might have already been there. But yeah, so like There's some cocoa leaves to make your hot chocolate. I really haven't put a lot of time in there. Can you see through stuff through walls? I could if I wanted to, Hemby. I could put people through. But this is ESP. This is literally just telling me where everything's at. Because I wiped the server earlier. But, you know, there's a lot of ammo here. But there's a machete, DK-12, Magnum rounds, Lapua rounds. A lot of rounds in here. I need to adjust that. Absolutely, Eric. Absolutely. Cheating it as an owner. Absolutely. Totally just did a wipe this morning. We're cheating. You know what an assumption... You know what assuming means, right? It makes an ass out of you and me. That's what assume means. That's okay. I forgive you. We all make poor choices as young people, so... You too, my brother. You too, Iodine. It is a good car. I like it. Combat sites. See, there's some good money. Don't care if you can... I don't care what you could do. You won't even want to be... You won't even be welcome. Combat sites. So that would be a good couple thousand. The aliens are no joke. Ah! You know, they put that in there right there. They were thinking. Poof. That's. Yeah. People can't be civil. I don't even want them in the chat. I let them explain themselves, and if they come out, I'm sick. This might be 2-bit hardcore for me. Bill! No, we haven't even fully launched the server to everybody. I mean, like, it's launched, it's soft launch. I cleared out all the inventory, like the loot. We had some corrupted files in the loot bins in the loot files. And, I'm verifying that stuff is there. You found they spawn 2 to 4. Oh, they're good. DK18. See, there's some places that have some good stuff here. Where am I? Alright. So that's what's going on. NPCs, yeah, there's AI. And they will murk you if you go crazy and try to be like a hero. Trust me. They also will be you'll come right around the corner and they'll be standing there coking and smoking, and the next thing you know, you're dead. Because they're like, well, hello, friend. I've seen it. We saw the other day where there were like 5 or 7 of them just hiding behind another building, and you're like, they're just standing there, hanging out. Get up to the you'll be alright. Get up to the trader and buy 1 jug of it, tetracycline, you'll be fine. You won't die that quickly. You got clothes on. That was NPC, yep. It was. Yeah. I don't know why it launches you in and makes you really like easy to get sick. I don't know the answer to that. I mean, I could change it and add tetracycline in there, but if you get up to a trader and get the meds, all you need to do is buy 1. You get 12 in there, you'll be all right. The sickness doesn't affect you as nearly as bad as vanilla. You guys are stupid. You notice how I'm not shooting with people or doing anything. They are not cheats. What the chat said is true. I did a wipe on the economy wipe, which is all the stuff you see here in the green, in the ESP. All that was gone. It was corrupted files, so people couldn't get stuff. So yeah, and a lot of these people that are actually in the chat here, they play on it. They're either at work or they're just laying in bed or hungover and they don't want to move on the couch, or they're playing, and that's awesome. And it's just we're building a community here, and I'm trying to make sure that we can have the best. I can give you the best possible server that I'm capable of doing. You're just playing chill, right? That's, if you look at my title, it literally says chill and chat, DayZ. That's what all it's been. Yeah? Fact. I have actually found that when I take, like, I have some stuff for my sinuses that I'm supposed to take. Every time I take that, I get like a migraine for like 3 days. Sucks. Lots of tools. And this also helps me. I got to remind you, I've gone through every single one of our snafu items, every one of our vanilla type item files. So in vanilla, there's, between vanilla and snafu, there's, I think there's 12 lines per weapon. So 50,000 divided by 12, that's how many items there. And that's how many I've just been going through them one at a time. Like, I'm trying to make sure that we have enough. So I'm not scrolling through them anymore. I'm using a standalone tool, but I'm also trying to find a better balance. And so I'm seeing a few things that need to be better balanced. I'm not really fond of what I've seen so far in the spawning of it, to be honest with you. I'm not fond of what I've seen so far, but I'm kind of working my way up farther north here, so. No, Kurt might have. I could have, though. You could have just said, Dean, please, pretty please, oh, pretty please, right in the chat, and I would have done the same thing. I have no issue with keeping you alive. None of us benefit from you dying, so. From a cold. You got healthy on your own, because Kurt and I are the only admins on right now, I think. Yeah, you got healthy on your own, Bill. You got healthy on your own. Look at that. I thought I heard gunshots. I didn't help you. You would have seen me do it. You'd have seen a big old screen come up. I swear I heard gunshots. If I see AI, I will go attack them for you. And that's what we're about here, guys. So anyways, yeah, that's all we're about. It's just chilling out, having a good time, meeting new people, and it's a game, so we're just here to have fun, and that's all it's about. Let's see. Okay. A lot of places to build bases. A lot of places. This is actually the most I've driven the entire map. Most of the time we're using Superman powers. Yeah, I'm literally Tree Monster. I'm literally just checking. If you saw in the Discord, I don't know if you did or not. We had some corrupted files in what are called the dynamic bins, which are the stuff that is constantly processing. And so when I deleted all of them, for some reason, base building, there's literally files that say bases. It wiped bases, and so at like 5 o'clock this morning, I started looking around. There was hardly anything out here. Like, everything we're seeing now is like tenfold. So I see where everybody's. Yeah, so we'll come in and help you. Your vehicles are fine. Your vehicles are fine, but for some reason it deleted it. So we'll help you put it back together. If you come in, I'll be on all day. We got an admin hammer. We got rid of the underground bases. The underground bases were causing a lot of issues. Massive issues. Lag spikes. Catastrophic engine failure. You're right. Yeah. The vehicles and everything on you didn't delete at all. Nothing like that. It just took the bases and took and emptied them. So I'm sorry. We just had too many corrupted files there from that mod. Cars, everything, all the cars in the garages are fine. Everything in the cars were fine. All the people stuff were fine. If you had your own parking meter at your base and your car was there, all you got to do is put your put a new parking meter up, and we'll spawn in all that stuff for you. And you just got to use the admin hammer. Basically. All your stuff isn't. We'll spawn it back in for you. Everything you need. Nothing I can do about it while we're working on it, bud. Sorry. But I'll help you build it. Got an admin hammer, so it's all like tap, 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 tap real quick. I've looked at a lot of the mods. I'll put a lot of in-depth thought into it probably Monday morning. On like Monday, we're gonna shut the server down in the morning. We're not wiping anything in it, but I want to shut it down because when you install mods, it stops, restarts, stops, restarts every time you do something like that. And so when I removed the underground bases today, it was saying it was still attaching that systems to the bases, and I had to get rid of it. You guys can build your own bases. Yeah, we're fine with it. And I'm just trying to find stability, guys, and that's the hard part about the bases. Like, the bases are part of the dynamic bins, which we found out this morning that they are. And you should have heard my voice when I was on the Discord discussion with people. It was not safe for work. I can promise you, Solska, that it was not something that I was understanding or happy about. Because I know how much work people put into it, and it just pissed me off. That's the short version. Okay. Yep, absolutely, absolutely. You do see that's my server, right? That's my server right here. And that's my server right there. So I'm definitely cheating. Yes. I just love how people assume. I love how people assume. But we did get the majority of the stuff in the black market today. I'm just a PvE server, boss. And when I play normally, I don't have this on. I go through door to door because this is so dynamic. All this stuff changes, you know. I'm just verifying it populates. And I'm not telling anybody where I'm at right now. I'm not trying to. There's so much crap there. I don't even want to share it. Thanks, Dan. You know what? That's a better way to put it. I'm notorious for saying things with my tonality, and people get really offended by it. And I'm trying to be better, but it's insane when people get all so mad about it. I'm like, no, you're cool. We just get a lot of hate because, you know, here's the thing. We get a lot of hate because, well, one, it's a PvE server. We have AI. AI are in camo. If we started people out in a camo server or camo gear, there's a strong probability you're going to get killed by us. And we don't want to hurt anybody. We're here to help everybody. And the AI have like 40 different respawn points. I can't tell you where they're going to spawn in. 50 different spawn points. They spawn in everywhere. Paratroopers, they'll come in. And so, you know, if you get into a firefight with these AI, I don't want to shoot you. But if you look just like an AI, I'm going to shoot you. And so that's why I have everybody starting in red. And a lot of people are in all black. A lot of people may have a red hoodie on still or a jacket on. It's just a lot of stuff. So that's what's going on. And you know, when we're playing the game regular, I do not like playing this by myself. Does the AI have good aim? I had to turn. It was so good that I had to turn it down from 80. No, there is not at the moment. The mod that a lot of people use is kind of in effect broken, and the one mod that we want to use is really complex, and I got to learn it. So that's why I have a test server, guys. And that's what that's for, so that we can fine-tune it and literally just drop and drag, basically. And so all the settings are... Yeah, we know we're working on it. Kurt's doing a lot. He's got a lot. We just got to get that trader in. When we do have the PvP in, it should be set to where it's impossible to hurt somebody else. And you can only shoot other people inside the PvP zones. And it'll tell you. It'll tell you. It'll tell you. So yeah, I'm really happy. It really did repopulate real well, so we're good with that. I'm not complaining whatsoever. I'm seeing stuff populating. If they're gonna pick on him, then we'll just shoot him in the ankle. Make him carry a splint. Broken leg. So yeah, I gotta get the... There's gotta be another Renegade mod out there for the splint and the medical stuff, because I haven't seen any of that. All of them. But you didn't, if like I said, the cars aren't lost, so if you had it in a garage, you're fine. That's true too. Kurt's got some pretty great skin. We're gonna drive at the end of the map? I have no idea where we're going. Yeah, Solska, unfortunately, yeah, it wiped it all, so... But if you had a parking meter and the car was in the parking meter, that's all safe. But I'll get you. I'll take care of you. You'll be all right. Yeah, you guys have been great about finding glitches and bugs. The map is insane. Literally, I started at the bottom, and we've been working our way up. What, 2 hours? Almost 2 straight hours I've been working my way up the map. And I don't even know where I'm at. Oh, there I am. So I'm almost to the top of the map. And I literally just took one road, and I didn't even stop at anything. That's the crazy part about it. Beep beep. What's up, Cooper? You need to get a car.
How'd you know it was me?
Because I have my ESP on. And it says your name.
Oh.
We're doing the stream right now, so you know everybody can.
I'm looking for my dang car. I forgot where I parked it. I've been looking for like 30 minutes.
If you go 65 meters to the west, there's something you probably shouldn't take if you're driving.
Okay, thank you.
But your car, did you drive it in here?
Yeah.
Just like within the hour? Get in, we'll drive around quick. Hop in. Oh! Oh, Kurt there. I'll drive him around. We'll look around for it for a minute. We ain't got no clothes on him, Dan! Alright. Kurt's gonna ride with us. Get in! It is a mod. The clothing is mod. Kurt made them himself. And they're awesome. And I'll show you guys in a little bit. It shouldn't be done. All the cars. I haven't had any issues with.
Go to the back the other way. That's the way I was heading. Think it might be down because this is where I started with these little ramp things. Yeah.
They shouldn't be despawning. Okay. The cars should not be despawning at all. They're set to 24 hours.
Where I parked.
So if they've been out for 24 hours, then they'll despawn. That's intentional. That's just the way I have it set up, though. UAZ. There's one right there to our right, coming out. Did you lock?
It's locked. It says. No, someone else.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, right here, right here. Yeah.
I'm trying. These cars don't handle that great. Get out! I'm just teasing.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I
It
appreciate
should.
it.
Yeah, camel wrapping it helps. The cars are designed to be despawn in 24 hours, and if they are camel wrapped and they do despawn, we'll take care of you. It's a setting I might have to get into, but the camo netting should keep it good. But the cars themselves are set. I specifically set it to 24 hours and 1 minute, because what happens is you'll see 1,000 cars out here, and then then we'll be driving like this. You know what I mean? Like, it'll be so lag, it'll be insane. It'll be like, I can't even give you an example. It'd just be laggy. How about that? Stone 8. First time seeing my stream, I can already tell you're a great streamer. We try to be real, buddy. We try to be real. We keep good people in here, and that's all we ask for, is you got everybody to be good, and it's a great game. It's just, there's always bugs and everything, and that's what we're doing on this. This is my server. Kurt's one of my admins, and he's awesome. And it's just we built a great family here, and one of these days Ricky will get in, hopefully, and we'll be doing good. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I always love hearing people say they're coming out with a DayZ 2, and I'm like, why the hell would you come out with a game like this? Like, unless you're remastering, and these things don't control worth the crap. That was challenging. DayZ's a great game. In fact, I only played it, like I've said before, I've only played about 50 hours in the vanilla. I was like bored, and I was like, this is not what I want. And I didn't play it for like 6 months, and then somebody said try a modded server, and I played it, and here I am 1,200 hours later. This is Land Rover. This is the expansion Land Rover, I believe. It's expansion, pretty positive. There we go. Now we're having some lag spikes. Stop it for a hot second. It's a Land Rover, yeah. Do you have that leg? Oh, he's not even in the car anymore. He spawned out. Maybe that's what happened. Yeah, that's just a plain old Land Rover Defender. It comes from, pretty sure it's expansion. Yeah, it's expansion. Maybe it's vanilla. I don't think so. Alright, so that's that. But yeah, we're just checking out, making sure stuff has got stuff. There's loot everywhere. I'm going to, I'm pretty confident I'm going to dial back some of the ammo. Not all of it, but some of it. There's a lot of ammo on here. Yeah, is it? That's what I thought. There's a lot of ammo. I'm going to dial back at about 50%. So every single ammo thing that we see there, I'm going to go through. If it's got 10 boxes, I'm going to change it to 5 max. I see a lot of ammo. The other stuff, It's pretty good. Where am I? Should we go that way? Oh, I don't want to go that way. Let's go. We'll go down here, and then we'll go up to. We'll go up to check Kurt's customs out. Let's see. Am I going the right way? Yeah. We'll go check it out and kind of just show you what we have intentionally planned here. So it's just a matter of inserting some information off of the editor into there, and that's about it. Got some zombies, some goodies. Is this the map? Is this the road? Ah! No, that is not the road. Oh my god, I don't want to go all the way over there. I surely don't want to go through the mountains. Alright, we'll go this way. Yes. Yes, I am. It's alright. It's more so just to see the population of what we got going on. Is it bad? Is that a bad idea to go to your place in God mode? Literally haven't even spent any time at my base. My base is, speaking of that, I need to teleport over to my base or our headquarters base so nobody goes crazy and tries to take it. There we are. There we go. Alright. Welcome to Beach Z headquarters. You can do about anything you want to do here, guys. Except swim in the geysers, because you will perish. The geysers are hot. They're like liquid magma. Yeah, I forgot. Ah! I am carrying my big old crocodile Dundee knife, because it's sweet. And if I do find a croc, I'm going to cut the croc up. There are crocodiles in here. So yes, I am in item spawner, flag kit. I can't even spell. I think I just added one into my inventory. I did. That's a stair kit. I thought I added one into my territory. I did not. So yeah, so one of the things that we're working on, right? Oh, I don't have any room. That's why it never spawns. Put it on the ground. There we go. And I'm putting it right on the brick so that when I do that, it comes up good like that. That's what the biggest thing is. Set it up. Because it gets real hard. No, not like that. We kept the vanilla flag building installed because, well, as you can see, we got our custom flags for ours. I gotta make sure I spell everything right here. Beach Z headquarters. There we go. You guys are awesome. For everybody that is here and just joining in the family, thank you so much for the follows and welcoming in. Thank you for joining it. I can't see it today, unfortunately. TikTok is not letting me log in on the PC, so I have it up on the phone, but I do have the chat for some reason up here. So thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all from the other aspects. Twitch, YouTube, thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate you. Alright, so that's ours. So does the geysers work? Yeah, the geyser right there. If you go swim in that geyser, you will be fried. It will melt your skin. Is there something about the geysers? I don't know if that's part of anything on the map yet or not, but they are pretty cool to watch. Woof! She popped that out. It's PvE, and then there's a couple spots where if you want to PvP, you guys can PvP. That's the whole premise behind it. It's 98% PvE, 99% PvE. You know, if you get a bunch of people that you meet up some people along the way that want a PvP, you just say, hey, let's meet up there. No. Raiding wasn't part of it as the mod that was in Arma 2. Raiding wasn't one of those things. It's installed in DayZ. The game developed off the mod. So, no, raiding is not. This is where people that are tired of dealing with that kind of stuff is where they come. And people that don't want to go and play on 5M. It's the same concept. So that's another thing there. Look forward to seeing you guys. So I'm taking notes right now of things I have witnessed and seen today as far as what's going on. Seeing things like that along the ways. I'm going to take the car now and teleport. I sure hope I don't kill anybody. I've seen other servers like that. I don't want that. I took all the CF4, all the dynamite, all the explosive stuff that you could blow up a base with, and I just pulled it off. Because I don't enjoy that, personally. I'm raiding other people's. I know what you're saying, though. You can do that. I have seen that. It's just not, it's not my cup of tea, to be honest with you. So, I'm just not going to put it in the server. You know, if we never max popped out once, that's okay. It's what it is, you know. I'm okay with that. My goal here is to build a community that's chill. Let's hang out. Let's have some fun. Eventually, we'll have some events, things along that lines. I just pray I don't hurt anybody here. Okay. And just hang out, you know, and do some exploring, do some other things. That's what this server's about. I am going the wrong way. Wrong way, goodness. When I PvP stuff, a lot of it turns into like you get a lot of rage and anger in it and stuff along that lines. Or, you know, some people call it the rush or the adrenaline. And I don't get that rush and adrenaline from PvP anymore. I like things with a little bit different depth type stuff, so. Alright. So everybody's stuff inside the bases are fine. They're doing well. First person that comes in here into Loop-de-Loop Trader that doesn't have a helicopter will get this gun free. I get it. I get it. A lot of people. That's why I use that word specifically. Like, and I appreciate you asking the questions and just not attacking. I like that. I just don't get the adrenaline from like that full PvP experience. You know, you got stuff on the line. Like, I've played games like that where you can do it. I played the vanilla portion of it. And the older I get, the less interesting that becomes. Does that make, if that makes sense? It's just, you know, we used to play SOCOM and have the contests to win, and you're running 800,000 meters to go get back into the battle of the action. Losing your stuff is just not interesting. Never has been. And so, like, not a single game like that interests me. Like, Arc Raiders, I watched all of it evolve into a PvP game. And I'm watching, I see the numbers. The game sees the numbers. Like, it's tanking fast and furious, unfortunately. It's not fast and furious. It's not tanking. It'll always have a good classic, but its numbers have dropped off extraordinarily. And unless it's a full-time streamer, you know, the casual gamers, that's what's happening to games. People lose interest. Look at Schedule 1, perfect example. I'm just waiting for the first person I see in here. Really? Looking for the first person I see here. I'm going to give him this AWM. How much is it worth? I don't know. I get here. Let's see. How much is it worth? Oh, they can't have my P90. Where am I? That one. 3,500, almost $4,000. You're right. I agree with you. It's all about playing what you enjoy, you know? And when I stream, I play games that I enjoy, but I also like, you know, I want the chat to enjoy it too. So, like, you know, tomorrow we're playing War Thunder. Swear to God. Playing War Thunder tomorrow. We do it 10 a.m. Central, 10:30 a.m. Central, sometime in there, where we do a custom matches for an hour. And so we're going to do 4 custom matches. And it's all tanks because the air becomes really disproportionate. And we go and have fun. And so that's War Thunder. Yeah, so we'll play War Thunder. And typically, like, I'm almost to the point where I'm comfortable where I'll go back to 4 days a week with this. So I'll stream, because this is obviously the server, paying for the server here. We'll stream this 3 days a week, and ultimately we'll go to 5 days a week. So I call Fridays Flex Fridays. So I'll be streaming Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, DayZ. Fridays will be, I don't know what game it would be, but then Sundays is always War Thunder. This is, hold on. This is dog cam. Ah, he moved. He keeps moving his bed back. That's Elvis.
You know, there's ways to get admins back, sir.
Somebody without a helicopter. What's going on? Oh, what's up, bud? Did you just fly him here?
No, they came here by themselves.
Here's for that banking error. I'm gonna give you this, and I'm gonna close that ticket for the banking error. I'm pretty positive it's fixed.
A banking error? What kind of banking error did we have? Oh,
In the ticket that you had.
gotcha.
I'm gonna close it, and that's my gift for you. Apology for you. And thank you for. It should be fixed. I haven't seen it. Nobody has complained about it. So
I spent an hour and a half growing the Jaja. Do you know how much I made?
hot diggity dog. How much did you make?
Don't tell
I
him.
I made $40 million.
You did not.
$40 million.
That's a lie.
You did not.
She doesn't want me to tell you, so she just gets her cut of the fucking profit.
You too, man. Thank you.
Alright, Dean, have fun. See you later.
Hold on. You did not make 40 million.
No,
What
I
you
made
make?
2.
That's understandable if you spend an hour doing it.
Yeah, we're gonna change it to 10 minutes. And there's prices that need to take effect
Yeah.
at server reset. And
Alright.
I have a gut feeling
I'll
I
see
know
you
what he
later.
did.
What?
He used the exploit, didn't you? You used that exploit, didn't you?
No, he was just growing for a while. And it grows quick, so.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's paper all over my floor. You can go look at the fucking base. Yeah, I grew that shit.
Oh, we're a language, Mr. Language. There's kids.
Oh, sorry, my language.
You're okay.
Sorry.
You're okay.
He meant puffballs.
Puffballs.
What?
Gone right now.
It's-
Biscuits and gravy.
I'll be back in a little bit.
And spaghetti too. Skitty.
Anyway, so those are a couple of the wonderful folks who've been extremely patient with me, and I appreciate them. And that'd be Summer and Menina, and then Raven, of course. And I'm very grateful for everybody here. You know, I appreciate Solska for being patient with me and butchering it. I appreciate Timber for being appreciative for you butchering it. Dan, I appreciate you. I appreciate every one of you guys. You know. Who else is in here? Dark Whisper, Babyface Bill, Cooper, Lone Wolf. I appreciate y'all guys. Thank you for coming in here and thank you for being good. I hope you have fun in the server. We have a lot of room to grow. We're not even close to done. Come here, you sons of biscuits. Oh, snap. Oh, shoot. They're going to get smoked. Double taps. Now, would we have run out here with all these people? No. I would not have. I double tapped them all. Did you see how I had double tapped that dude to make sure? He was knocked out.
That's it.
I double tapped him. I just watched that last night. Throwing out. They both bounce right here?
It's a good movie.
Yeah, I did watch it. It was great.
Oh, there was one on top of the building here, huh?
Yeah, I got him right away. That was the first one. I was over there behind the other building there, and I was like, ruh-roh.
Oh,
Just always,
an apple on him.
when you fight them, always double tap them, because then what happens is you uncon them, and then you're like, you know, you got them, and then you're like, oh crap, and then they pop up and they shoot you, and you're like, what the F? Oh crap!
Yeah, I was able to buy one up the other day, and sometimes when you have AI, they will let you, they'll follow you around. They won't try to undo themselves. These guys, on the other hand, they work their way out of those handcuffs the best they can to try to punch you.
Really?
So, yeah, can't tie them up.
Yeah, I
You can
kept
tie them up
one
for a
and tagged
moment,
ahead.
and
It
then
was
they work
funny.
their way out.
That's funny. Okay, I gotta recreate this because I had the dog cam on. I had the live on dog cam, so I gotta recreate it. So I was right about here when they landed, right? Or they took off. So then I went. AI landed up here, and I went pew 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 pew. And then there was another one. They all were behind here, and Kurt was behind the vehicle there on the other side. So he was shooting. So that's Kurt. We're like pew 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 pew, and all you hear him shooting his 50 cal going boom boom. And then I got one right there and knocked him down. And then Kurt had another one over there, and he went thump thump. And then we had another one out there that I don't know if Kurt thumped it or if I thumped it. I don't remember. And then I came around here. And Kurt was already walking, and this guy, I double tapped him. He wasn't dead. He was just uncon. So if we went to double tapped him, he would have got up and totally murdered us. And then I went through and double tapped. I won't shoot him.
This one had a decent gun on him.
Take him all. You're going to be 1,000 air in a little bit. Do any of you know what this little thing on the bottom left corner means, where it's a little red skull?
It's just like a.
Where
I
you
don't know if you
die?
played Rust, but it's like a hostility timer.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean by hostility timer?
Like if you damage someone or something, go to safe zone in Rust, like orange on the roof in Rust that'll shoot you.
Ah,
Also-
so that was probably when I shot you. It gave me the timer. So that means, does that mean that our safe zone is actually working here?
No, it's still.
Now you probably die. Ow!
I don't know how it works.
Don't test me.
How does it work? I've seen that a lot. What do you mean, Braden? Like, what? Who is the host? We have it on GTX. I like their ease of access. I think that they restrict too much as a server owner. Like, I don't have access to every one of the files, so I have to literally import it in via, like, FileZilla, which I have done for a few things, like expansion. Oh, PC. 1000%. Well, you're gonna be rich after this.
Yeah, if I can get them before they despawn.
How much money did he really make? Did he really make 40 million?
No.
He said 2.
Oh, I don't care. I just was curious because we did
But
discover.
after an hour,
We figured
and how
out it-
long it took me to.
Well, we figured there's an exploit
Yeah,
right
so-
now that I gotta fix. Because,
Well, technically, I think that it was like just a mill, but
oh, that's fine. I don't
I
care.
think
If
he's
he's gonna
going
grow.
like still.
You're gonna grow for an hour, sit there and watch plants grow. Have at it. It's designed that way, but no, there's an exploit, and they helped me find it before I went on the stream. So we just gotta fix it. Well, I actually fixed it. It's not gonna. It won't take effect
Yeah,
until
we're
noon.
just gonna up the time it takes. We already mentioned, but it's kind of a back burner thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sweet. Get your loot. Come here. Let's get all that crap.
I have no room. You guys have all the big bags. I do not.
I don't have a big bag. I got the same. You got
Uh,
your bag's probably like 4 or 6 slots bigger.
Probably
No comment.
the one from the spawn-in. Oh man, you ruined the bandit.
Yeah, I double tapped them all. So there's a bunch of stuff that's ruined. Is what it is. Is what it is. All right. You guys are awesome. You guys are really awesome. I'm gonna go hide behind the building here for a minute. Wow. All right. With this said, I'm gonna get off here, guys. I need to help these people out. I want to get a couple things done beforehand. We'll see how it goes. But we will be on War Thunder tomorrow. Stream will start around 8:30 in the morning, and I'm gonna be doing a custom 10 o'clock match. And if we can get everything done, then I'll be live on DayZ again on Tuesday. Monday, we're gonna work on the server. Wednesday, I gotta go buy groceries because I'm way behind on that. And
The first time I did this, I thought it was an ad.
yeah, as the owner, I'm cheating. Yeah, IDK, absolutely. And I did a complete economy wipe this morning, so I can't verify anything. Yeah. Otherwise, there's no way to not do it. If I really truly was cheating, I'd just do that and then go like this, you know. And let's see, where's our little pencil people? Oh, there they are. There they are. Let's truly cheat. Stupid. Stupid comment. This is PC. But you don't care. Alright, that's that. So, with that said, I love you all. Thank you all so much for being here. Appreciate you. And we're going to get off here. We're going to call it a day for a stream. We'll be back on Tuesday. And you be good, be kind, and don't say stupid things like IDK the fish. There's people like that. You guys are awesome. All right, I love you. If you come into the game today, I'll say hi. If you see me, stay hi. We'll be here all day, and we'll be probably having some cold ones because it is Sunday Fun Day. That's it. I love y'all. Peace out. Have a good day. And yeah. Best squad. What?